What do you want me to say?
Street Scoop, Grandma.
Street Scoop.
Young Gwap, what up, man?
What's going on, my dude?
Welcome to Street Scoop.
You already know we back at it again. We just in Charlotte with this shit, right?
Yeah, man. It's crazy though. We've been so busy that we've been together quite a bit, but still have yet to have time to have this interview.
Yeah, nigga been moving, man. Told you I got you though. Just stick to my word.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm sure my fans gonna love that shit. You know, it's you got quite a bit going on right now.
Yeah, just working my move, man. Trying to work, keep my feet moving.
The first impression, as always, is that you know you're just a rapper, but being around the movement, it seems it's a lot more going on than just that. Is that true?
Definitely, yeah, definitely a lot more going on than just music. You know, I'm trying to have my hands in everything, trying to be involved in everything that's gonna bring in a dollar.
You, correct me if I'm wrong, a CEO.
Yeah.
Blackheart.
Yeah, Blackheart, music group. That's my LLC company. Blackheart Marketing is my corporation with everything else up under it. You know, we just branching out. A whole lot going on, man.
That chain, I see you got the chain over there popping, man.
Yeah. You know you gotta represent.
Right now we're actually on the set of one of your video shoots, right?
Yeah, we was wrapping up today. It was like the last day. It was like a 2-day video shoot.
Yeah.
Almost a full 24 hours of work.
And within the music industry, you pretty much handle a lot of your own affairs. Completely independent, right?
Yeah, besides my team, you know what I'm saying? We all out the pocket, you know, come to the round table and just make it happen.
Why the name Blackheart?
I mean, been running with it for a couple of years now, and you know, it's like in this music industry that I'm in, that's what I got about this shit, Blackheart. I mean, it's self-explanatory. It ain't too hard to understand the meaning behind Blackheart. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know what a Blackheart means, so.
And you say you got it from the entertainment industry?
Yeah, just out the industry, the music, you know what I'm saying? Trying to gain success, work my move, you know what I'm saying? Being slept on, you know, being blackballed here and there, you know what I'm saying? Being overlooked, being played, you know, a couple of jail situations through this little push.
I want to get into, you know what I'm saying, the mainstream talk, especially with you, because you haven't made it mainstream yet, and you've been at this for quite some time, and you got quite a big resume.
Yeah, I got a huge resume. I done worked with a lot.
Right.
I've been a lot of places. I did a million big shows. You know what I'm saying? A couple songs on hit radio, you know.
Why is it that you think you haven't got that mainstream look yet?
I honestly probably could say it's because how independent I am, and we really do everything in-house. You know what I'm saying? We don't really leave too much room for somebody else to come in and, you know what I'm saying, piggyback or you know what I'm saying, treat you like the puppet. So it's like, and then you show the wiseness and the education, you know what I'm saying? And me personally knowing that how this game is, they want somebody that's a little less more educated so they could kind of puppet around, you know what I'm saying?
Make a dollar off of them and shit like that.
So, you know, it's basically left to the point where you gotta narrow it down and, you know what I'm saying, do it yourself. Especially being independent, you're trying to build a company at the same time, ground up.
Have you experienced those type of confrontations with mainstream artists?
Yeah, several times.
Do you think that played a factor into your success?
At the same time, it probably did and it didn't. They could go both ways.
Okay. How you're from Chicago?
Yeah, loud.
That's a pretty rough scene, especially in hip hop. You care to elaborate? Like on the Chicago scene?
No, not at all. But you definitely right.
How dangerous is hip hop as a whole? And not just speaking in Chicago, because you know a lot of times there is a argument now that rappers who get hurt or killed or whatever the case may be attacked in their own city, but just hip hop as a whole, how dangerous is hip hop, or is it dangerous? Do you look at it as dangerous?
I don't really necessarily look at it as dangerous. I'd probably say it's all about how you move and the people you put yourself around and what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? It's bigly like based off how you move and what you put yourself around, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't really put myself around too much bullshit. You know, we moving A1 around here, so it's a lot of shit I don't have to go through or worry about that the next artist might deal with. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And coming from Chicago, it's like, you know, you bred a little different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a chosen choice of, you know what I'm saying, how you move and what you put yourself around. Like, once again, at the same time, and, you know, I ain't one of the artists that's out here really just gang banging and, you know what I'm saying, can't really go here and go there, and I don't move around like 30, 40, 50 deep, dealing with it, you know, people out my entourage and their traumas and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's basically focus on the music and whatever else we got going on that could make this successful. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a different focus.
Is it easy when you say not put yourself around some of those things? Is it easy moving towards the industry? Because you're definitely making the wave. You got a tape dropping tomorrow, actually, right?
Yeah.
Do you mind saying the date?
Yeah, July 31st, you know, Re-Rock drop, July 31st, that's tomorrow. I got 9 tracks on there. I really think this is one of my biggest projects.
Moving towards the industry, is it hard to not put yourself in them situations?
I mean, like, once again, that depends on the artist. And it depends on what you looking for, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, like, me going around and stepping outside the box, dealing with anything else, I might not need to do that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, you know, it might put a reflect on my character or, you know what I'm saying, what I'm representing or my brand. So, like I say, once again, it's just basically about my movement and the people that's involved with what I got going on. Like, that's just enough for me.
And do you think being independent gives you that leeway?
Definitely. We do everything on a major level, you know what I'm saying? So when you outside looking in, you looking at the level of it, like, damn, this nigga running with the, you know what I'm saying, the flow of the majors, you know what I'm saying? Like, his music is on a major level, his visuals is on a major level, you know what I'm saying? His outlets is on a major level, you know what I'm saying? So we just keep the major look, but we definitely independent, so it's not really hard for us to run with them guys, you know what I'm saying?
Considering that you an experienced artist, if I was to ask any advice that you can give to up and comer?
I'd probably just say work hard, you know what I'm saying? You know, work on your craft, work on being you, create your own lane, and just know as an artist, or, you know, whatever you're trying to be in the game, like, what works for the next individual might not work for you. So you really gotta focus on your craft, you know what I'm saying, how to level up in your own little way. You know, a lot of artists like might look at the next man, see what he doing, and feel that's what they need to do, but that might not work for you. That probably was created for that artist, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it comes with an artist having a different style, being in a different lane, you know what I'm saying? Like, your music might give a different meaning, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and well, you know, and we're actually in Atlanta right now doing this interview, and Atlanta puts out so much content with different artists. They have so many artists on the scene now that sometimes you do see things that kind of have similarities within people's styles. Do you think making the move to Atlanta for you would have like style clashes with the artists here, or just in the industry? as a whole, not just Atlanta?
Yeah, I would say not just Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks get it fucked up, man. They just like they down there make Atlanta like the industry, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like you could really come up without ever coming to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? It's about how your drive, the music you putting out, the fans that you know what I'm saying, catering to, and how hard you working. And outlets you really got, you know what I'm saying?
As far as Young Gwap and Young Guapa, do you think networking as much as you do, especially in the major cities when it comes to music, it has played a major factor in your
Definitely.
career?
Definitely, I definitely do, because I feel like I'm one of the artists that, you know, a lot of artists got a lot of beef, so they choose, I don't want to go over there, I don't want to deal with them folks, you know what I'm saying? That's why I really don't move in a large pack, because it might be this man out my entourage got problems with these folks, and it reflect on me, you see what I'm saying? So I choose to just keep it simple, you know what I'm saying, where I'm really open to everybody, you know what I'm saying? I try not to have beef, drama and all that, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of easy for me to go here, go there, and be a people's person.
So even with some of your negative experiences so far as the industry goes, would you say you had more good or bad relationships in the industry?
Solid relationships, I probably had a few solid relationships, but a lot of shit played out bad because it was like, a nigga might try you like you dumb or you don't know the game and set you up for failure in the door. So in the long run, you know what I'm saying, you're on a journey to where what you trying to accomplish not never gonna work, because this person really never had the belief and faith in the, you know what I'm saying, to start. It was just about trying to make that dollar off you, or, you know what I'm saying, mislead you or whatever. And you know, that kind of turned into a conflict at the end of the day, because like me myself as an artist is very serious about my craft and, you know, gaining success and leveling up. So at the whole time you got somebody that's just not as serious as you, but they leading your way, you know what I'm saying? It kind of caused a little conflict, like, you know what I'm saying, you playing with my time, you playing with my career, you see what I'm saying?
And that's not a problem that is uncommon in hip hop, you agree? It happens all the time.
It happens definitely all the time.
I think more importantly, because I want to ask a lot of questions. I want to ask like who, what, when, where, why, but more importantly, right? More importantly, how did you shake back from it?
I just keep moving forward. Like, we ain't got time to be at no standstill, and we ain't got time to be goddamn it going back and forth, if I could put it like that. I just be trying to move forward.
Like unproductive, like counterproductive, yeah.
Everything need to be productive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you see something not working, you just gotta shake the situation and move forward.
Right, because a lot of people, you see it on social media, they get mad, they do all type of shit, they go on rants.
It might put a dent in your career, and you might not want to do it no more. You might lose, you know what I'm saying, focus. So it's like, I'm in crash heads with DJs, PRs, artists, bloggers, you know what I'm saying? You might pay for something and not get what you paying for, you know what I'm saying? You might get told that I'm gonna do this and they not doing it. So, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you the artist and you trying to move forward, so it's slowing you down when you think you getting this and you getting that, or you think you getting this and you getting nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, results have to show in every situation. So, you know, if ain't no results showing, you at a standstill, and we definitely not trying to stand still with what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? The objective is to move forward in every situation.